Hello, in this video we are going to learn heat map. What is heat map with an example? Here heat map is a graphical representation of data that uses system of color coding to represent different values. Okay, to represent different column values with different colors we have to use this heat map. Okay, to represent different column values with different color we have to use this heat map. Okay, so heat map represents data as rectangular boxes in the form of color encoded matrix. Seaborn has heat map function that is used to create heat map. To create heat map we have to import this Seaborn. Okay, it's a Python library. Seaborn has a heat map function that is used to create a heat map here. So heat map look like this. See, observe here. So different column values give, heat map gives different colors. Okay, so that you know what are the values having what colors. Okay, so that you can easily identify. So to use this heat map we have to use the heat map function from the Seaborn library. So with simple program we will draw the heat map here. Okay, so write a Python program to display heat map using, we will take the iris flower dataset. Okay, iris dataset. Seaborn has the iris dataset, so we will use that iris dataset. So write a Python to display heat map using iris flower data. Observe the column values and their colors. Okay, we have to observe the column values and the colors and identify which column values has lower values based on the color coding. Okay, so to know this we have to import the iris dataset from the which has iris data has Seaborn has this iris dataset. We have to import that. Okay, from we have to import that in our program. Simple, how to import iris dataset in our program? Simple, iris is equal to, right, Seaborn has load underscore dataset function. So we already had this one, no? Observe here, instead of mpg use here iris load underscore dataset and use iris here. Simple. So this function returns data frame. Okay, this function returns data frame here that's stored in the iris here. Okay, variable. Execute it. See, observe, we got the iris dataset here. So we have 5 columns: sepal length, sepal width, petal width, species, setosa, different species will be there, setosa versicolor virginica, and different columns. So total 150 rows and 5 columns are there. Okay, so what we have to do with this means, so write a Python program to display heat map using iris flow data. Observe the column values and their colors. Identify which column value has lower value based on color coding. Okay, identify which column values has lower values based on color coding. So we have to take the, so this data set we have to take first 10 rows and 4 columns only. Okay, species is not integer one, so we have to take the only the categorical value, means integer value or float value here. So for first 4 columns and first 10 rows. Okay, so to extract first 10 rows and first 4 columns you have to use the iloc method. As you know, iloc method in pandas data frame. Iris is equal to, so give some name here, iris1 is equal to iris dot iloc method. In iloc method we have to take the first 10 rows 0 colon 10 and first 10 columns, sorry, first 4 columns 0 column 4, right? Just execute it. So we got the 10 rows and 4 columns here. Okay, 10 rows and 4 columns. We have to apply heat map function. Okay, we have to apply heat map to this extracted data. So how to apply heat map? So simple, sns dot heat map function. Seaborn has heat map function. We have to pass the iris1 data, iris1, right, and iris1, okay, sorry, iris1, and if you want to display column values use this are not equal to true in the heat map, right? Just execute it. Iris1 means this extracted data. Okay, see, observe here, plots, see, observe here. Okay, see, observe, we got the different column names here, but with here, observe here a right hand side column, it represent different column number, it represent different color here. Okay, 1 here, 2 3 4 5. So here values represent different colors here. Okay, so sepal width, petal width. Okay, so to assign color coding to your column values we have to use this heat map function. Okay, so that you know which column has lower. So if you observe here, petal width has lower value, lower. Okay, petal width has lower based on the color. You can observe here petal width has lower column values here. Okay, 0.2 means it's lowest here, 1 2 3 4 5 here, range here, right side, observe right side here, right, and these are the color based on the values heat map applies the color coding. Okay, So here, based on this heat map, we can observe petal width has lower values. Okay, petal width has lower values. So like that, you have to observe the with the help of heat map function, you can observe the values, which column has lower values here. Okay, based on the color coding, right? So that's about the heat map here. Simple. To apply color coding to your column values, we have to use heat map here. Okay, heat map apply colors to different colors to the different values. You can observe based on the color, you can observe which column has lower values. That's about the heat map here. Okay, simple. So next column, so if you want to give another thing, if you want to give some other color, not only just you can use this CMap equal to coolwarm here, CMap attribute. Okay, to use specific color, we have to use a CMap attribute where we can mention which color shade we want. Okay, CMap attribute, there are different colors available in CMap attribute. Suppose if you write CMap is equal to some coolwarm, that's okay. Coolwarm will be there, BRBG, brown, blue, green. Okay, so many will be there. So many colors are there. So if you want to apply different colors, so these are different colors here. Observe here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, observe here. Based on the color, based on the number, you have different colors here. So obviously petal width has lower values. Okay, you can give any, if you want to give different colors, use CMap attribute. Simple. That's about the CMap. So that's about the heat map. In next video we'll see the cat plot. Okay, cat plot.